Do you know what I love? I'm a cyclist. I love cycling. You know when you get to the top of a really tall hill and you're like, oh god, I finally made it up. And then you look around and it's just like a downhill for as far as the eye can see. That's what this mission is. The last two missions, that was the uphill. Now we've got the nice, steady, downhill bit for us to play on. So relax, have a good time, and watch these mountain men pretty much destroy everything. I mean, come on, he's got a tree trunk for a weapon. That should one-hit all of those ghouls. So, as you may know already, the point of the mission is to take the windy path to the objective. But you've also got to protect the caravan, because who doesn't love an escort mission? Really, the only trick of this mission is to not dawdle. If you stay back a lot with the caravan and not move forward, you're just going to keep getting attacked. So you want as few attacks as possible in the back of the caravan. So literally, just move as fast as you can. Since you'll probably be coming up against a lot of skeletons, which are summoned by necrolytes, necromancers, or whatever they're called in this game, you'll probably want to make a lot of use of that Staff of Negation that you picked up in the previous missions. Make sure to renew your tree trunks as often as possible and just watch the back of the caravan at all times. If you summon your Avatar of Vengeance, always have its little spawns following the back of the caravan, because that way you'll intercept attacks a lot faster. You gotta be really careful of Kale, because his AI scripting has got to be worse than Dragoons from StarCraft. I mean, seriously. The amount of units you will lose because Kale aims his area of effect attack on the ground and damages its own caravans. It's just unbelievable. I lost all of the Alliance units before it even got to the first checkpoint, and it's mostly because of Kale. Along the path there are lots of these mercenary camps, which is great because it means you can buy your own units. But you're going to have to get gold, and all the gold is always protected by a garrison of troops. So the best thing you can do is run Maiev straight in there, blink to the gold cache, collect everything, and then blink straight out of there. And once the AI has lost interest in you, you can just go buy some mercenaries at your leisure. Now, I wouldn't actually buy any mercenaries straight away, not at least until you get to this first sort of village area, because here you'll get attacked. And if you've got mercenaries on you, they're just going to die, straight up. So what you want to do is keep your heroes in there to soak up all the damage, and then go back and buy mercenaries once you're relatively safe. Oh no, watch out Maiev. Boom! Epic blink, 30 HP remaining. And if any of your heroes are low on mana, there's a potion of mana right there. Once you've left the village, ignore everything to your right and just continue on the path. To your right is another cache of gold and lumber, but you want to make sure the caravan is safe before you go and collect it with Maiev. And watch out, because ahead of the caravan you'll meet about 6 or 7 crypt fiends. Yeah, hello undead, I'm Maiev. I don't give a shit about you, I don't give a shit about anyone but myself. I'm just gonna pick this up and get out of here. See you later, losers. Yeah, and to make use of the command aura, just get yourself a Kobold Taskmaster. They're pretty cool in this situation. To be honest, it doesn't really matter all that much what mercenaries you hire. In this guide, we only go to 2 mercenary camps anyway. Yeah, and when you get round this corner, you'll have to deal with a hell of a lot of Crypt Fiends, but also a Dreadlord, so be careful of this. If you've got as many units as I do by this point, you shouldn't have too much trouble. But if you do find you're having difficulties defeating this lot, go back and get some Troll Spellcasters from the first mercenary camp. When you get to the path selection bit, definitely choose the left path, I think, because even though it's longer, you'll have a lot less to deal with, as long as you rush through it like you have been doing the rest of the level. You'll have to deal with a couple of static defences and a couple of units around here, so easiest thing to do is send in your heroes, get Tyrande to Starfall and get Maiev to Fan of Knives everything. It should be quite easy to clear everything up. Just remember that the War Club ability, the picking up the tree trunk that your mountain guys have, is actually a siege attack. It can destroy buildings really, really quickly. Surprise ambush at this cave! It's a really good thing that Fan of Knives hits air units. And if you manage to survive that dreadful onslaught from that one frostworm, you might be able to find a goblin merchant here where you can sell some crap that you don't need, / buy some crap that you don't need. Now, at the end of the long windy path, you'll find a bridge. Guess what? You can't go across it because you gotta wait for the bloody caravan. So, wait here, and surprise, surprise, you get ambushed. But that's nothing a little starfall won't cure. Rain death down from the heavens, and don't forget to use dark negation on big groups of skeleton warriors. Like that. Jump cut, and oh look, I managed to keep every single caravan alive. So if I can do it, you can do it too. Not really all that much to find on this map, but about halfway between that little base you'll have to destroy and the Goblin Merchant, you can find a Talisman of Evasion. It's hidden in these trees, and you're going to have to keep your mountain giant alive to get at it, because you need to rip the trees down. If you could control Kale, you could of course use his magic attack to wipe down the trees, but hey, that would be too easy, wouldn't it?